Hello everybody, it's me Paddy from across the shock, and this is a little channel update. What's going on? My 5,000 subs, knives that I've got coming up that I need to get reviewed. I want you to help me with what you would like to see, because I have had quite a mixture of UK friendly knives and ordinary lock knives. So I've got a mixture here of things to come up, and I would like you to pick the next one you would like, and it will sort of give me an idea of what you want to see on the channel. And I'll try to do that in the order that it comes in your picks. So first of all, 5,000 sub giveaway. This is important. First of all, thank you for everybody who has entered into it. You're more than welcome. And if what I need you to do though is, I just want to clarify. I probably didn't make it very clear when I was doing the video for it. If you want in on the competition to win the knives that I have put up for it, you need to go and donate on the GoFundMe page for Zeb over at Woodland Tactical for his brother. And that's the only the entry that you have to put in. Come back to my channel and then put "I'm in" if you want to win the prizes. If you would like to go over and donate, but you're not particularly interested in the prizes, but still want to be part of it, this is the bit that I think is really important. If you don't want the prizes, go back onto my channel. Just let me know that you have subbed, and just don't put "I'm in." And anybody who has not put "I'm in," and this is where you need to go and change it if you haven't done it. I'm going to be using the random picker, but it's got to say "I'm in" for me to send you the prizes. Anybody who doesn't say "I'm in," I will then just wrap the prize up. Whoever has won it, I will send it on their behalf to Zeb over at Woodland Tactical and let him do with the knives that he wants to do. Let him raffle them, let him do whatever. That's, I think, the nice, fair way to do it. And it gives people who maybe don't want to win the prize, you're still part of it, and you'll be donating further to that cause, which is a wonderful cause. I've seen some lovely pictures of him and his young lad recuperating. I've seen the x-ray pictures. And Zeb at Woodland Tactical, what a great brother. He has really kept us informed. He hasn't left us guessing, and we know where the recovery is. So that's that out of the way. Secondly, I have an array of knives here, and I'm going to go through them slowly now. I've started a pass-around group. I haven't started it. There's 3 of us are in a wee pass-around group over in the UK at the minute, and it's nice for us to just get into what you do for each other over in the States and other parts of the world. So I've got 2 knives that I had sent some of my knives out, and I've got 2 knives for me to review on my channel. One is this beautiful Andre de Villiers knife. Oh, I haven't even read up on it yet, but isn't that the workmanship on this knife is just beautiful. Very expensive knife, and not a knife that, it's a slip joint. It's not a knife, not my particular knife, but I can really appreciate the workmanship. So I've that for review. And these are more look-at reviews. I'm not going to use them. They're not my knives. This is another beautiful, beautiful knife. Look at that. Isn't that? The workmanship is lovely. This is an Enzo, and it's an S30V. It is it's a carbon fibre. I think it's full carbon fibre by the looks of it. Beautiful knife. Again, a slip joint. Look at the workmanship on the back. You'd hardly believe there's 2 liners and a spring up the centre. It's just so well finished and made. So, 2 slip joints there. And I'm just going to set things to the side because it's getting a bit crowded here. 2 slip joints. And then, this is another knife that I've just done a trade with one of those said fellas that we started this pass-around group. And I traded a Lion Steel Dom, and I traded it for a UK PK. But this is a UK PK with S110V, and I know Super Steel Steve's going to come in and tell me it's rubbish, but lots of other people have said to me it's good. So, excuse my lighting here today. I'm really pleased I've got it. I've got the UK PK in G10. This is in a very light plastic. It actually weighs nothing. I can hardly feel it in my hand, but obviously the specs and all. So there's one that's to come up for review as well. So far that's three, three that are UK friendly. Now, let me go on to this next one. This was sent to me by this young fella over here at Niceslicers, and he's on Instagram under Niceslicers. So please pop over to his Instagram channel, give him a little look out. He sent it over just for me to put in the channel, because I'm always asking for people to tell me what the new brands are. And it's not always just my YouTube chums. I get help over on Instagram as well, which is a very important part of our community, and one that I'm starting to enjoy more. Now, this one is let me just read this to you. It's a brand Anglo Arms Damascus Range exclusive. So he sent this over for me to try, and he also sent me a couple of wallets, just for myself to have a bash with. But this is the knife he sent me to have a look at it. Now, this is, I think these are of a budget type range. Anglo Arms I'm not that known to, but it's a lockback, and it's securely locked. There's no movement in that blade whatsoever. It's lovely. But look at that, it's got Damascus on it. Now, I don't know what type of Damascus is on it. I don't know whether it's just etched on it or not. But let me tell you, for a budget, and I'm guessing that it's a budget, you know, but it feels really lovely in the hand. A real solid one that's pretty to take out and work, you know, if you're going to go out for your lunch knife or whatever. It's not a scary knife. It's a lockback, but it looks really lovely, I have to say. So I have a review coming on that, and I'll do a wee bit further investigation. Never tried the Anglo Arms knives before. So there's that. And then lastly, and this one comes from this fella here. Look at this picture. I'm just going to tilt this. He sent me a couple of these, and it's from Hawaii, and it's from Hawaii Knives and Gear. Fabulous channel. Go over to YouTube and follow this fella on YouTube. I'll put the names of these people that have sent the knives down in the description. But this fella is a two-son king. He has more two-sons and has sold more two-sons than I've seen. And it's his favourite branch. Now, he has lots of other knives, don't get me wrong, but he really goes to town on two-son. I love his videos. He sits in a bench in a park in Hawaii overlooking the sea. It's just, oh, amazing place, Hawaii. It's a place I never managed to get to in my naval days. Now, he sent me two beautiful two-son knives. The first one is this. He knows I like a wee knife. And this is a wee knife. Isn't this beautiful? And I'll tell you what it is. I'll tell you where it's going to go in my collection so well. I have this two-son knife, and then now I have this one. And then that same distressed, this is titanium, same distressed look on their knives. So that will be a carry and a secondary. It flicks phenomenally well. Absolutely super. Real just shoots out with that lovely sort of sheep's foot, lamb's foot, whatever you want to call it, blade. Lovely titanium pocket clip. It's just a lovely piece of work. But the most important thing, let me just take you over to this side. It is M390. It is just, and look, it's a well, maybe you just about get the three fingers on, but because of the girth of it, it fits lovely in the hand. And this will do for box opening, whatever you want to use it for. This is an amazing little knife with titanium and M390. So really, really pleased with that. But he sent me this beauty too. Look at the milling on that titanium. And they have it on front and back, which I love. There's the ball on the clip, but there's plenty of room in that clip to get it in and out of your pocket. It is just, the detail on this is just beautiful. Night morning designs. Look, it's just so sleek. And bam, it comes out. And is that a just beautiful blade? I mean, the way this goes down at the back and the front, it just gives you a beautiful silhouette, I think. Really, really lovely. It's not drop shutty yet. I don't know whether it is a knife that will be drop shutty, But I mean, I haven't taken it apart, and I'll give maybe needs just a wee bit of footer, and I haven't adjusted anything. It's just the way it came. So, but it is lovely, and this is in D2, and we all know how good Tucson D2 is. There's the Tucson logo there. So that's a really beautiful array. Some lovely gifts, some knives that I got myself, and then some loaners that I've got to show. So I'm just going to put this back. So in that top box we have the Tucsons. Come on, Stephen, get it in. We have the Tucsons. Then we have Anglo Arms. Then we have the Spyderco UK PK in S110V. And I have my two beautiful, the Andre de Villiers and the Enzo, which are loaners. And I want to do them sort of quite quickly. So what I would love you to do is pick which you would like to see, the Spyderco, the Anglo Arms, or the Tucson knives. So if you would tell me which one you would like in the next video, these will be sort of interspersed with it, because I've got to get them back to my friend Niceslicers over in Scotland. Again, I'll have his channel down below. And this is lovely. We're able to do that. There's ourselves and UK friendly knives. And we're going to be doing more passing our knives around and letting, share other people's collections. Now, what else have I got to do today? Yes, another announcement that I'm going to put out. My Sunday night live. I'm going to have a wee break for a couple of weeks. Now, there's nothing wrong, and there's nothing seriously wrong, but I've sort of been diagnosed with PTSD, which I sort of knew I've had for a long while. But so my tablets have been changed around, and to be honest with you, my head's all over the place. My memory is just shot. So apart from I'm married, so it really does help. If you take one of my two brain cells away, the whole body doesn't work well. But I'm absolutely fine. There's nothing wrong. That's all it is. And I'm finding it very hard to concentrate for long. That hour nearly killed me on Sunday night. And I apologise. I know it was all over the place. But there we go. That's the reason. Nothing wrong with me. I'll be fine once my tablets are adjusted. That's all it is. So other than that, I'd just like to thank everybody. Remember that 5,000 giveaway. If you want to be in for the prizes and you've donated, make sure you've got I'm in on your comment. And if you don't want to be in and you have donated money, go back and just say, that's lovely. Donate the prizes to Zeb over at Woodland Tackling, or whatever way you want to put it. But if you're not an I'm in, the knives get donated to Zeb, and he can do another redraw for his brother. Maybe at a later date when things that need refreshed again. Because like anything, in the beginning you get this surge of people wanting to help, and then it's as naturally because other things happen. So it'll give him maybe some knives at a later date he can then put up to keep that interest going. But my prayers are with him and his brother. I'm very pleased. I bless the people who give me knives as gifts. These two chaps here, this one, and for Niceslicers for sending these across to me, and UK Friendly Knives for doing the trade with me for this one. So, I'm a lucky boy. This is to come. So let me know which of these you would like to see first. And I'll go in the order that you give me. That's about it, folks. I'm not going to keep you any longer. That's about 13 and a half minutes or something, coming up to 14 minutes. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, thank you very, very much. I'm coming close to 5,000, which is just mind-blowing. And I know everybody says that, but it really is, We actually mean it when we say, this is mind-blowing. I've got 5,000 people. And I have to say, I have 5,000 very loyal subs who will tell me when I'm wrong, but they also have been amazing at buying on my recommendation of knives, which is just blows my mind. But it helps me with companies, and it helps me with, I know I don't do a whole lot with companies. I'd rather get the knives myself, and then I can give a more, well, it's not a more objective. I've got brother knives at the minute. I still do a wee bit with GearBest, but it's more the people. A lot of people have donated knives and have been able to use them, and knives that I wouldn't have been able to afford to buy. So you're amazing. Thank you so much. And I'm away for a puff on my wee puffer, and have a nice cup of warm tea here. Take care. Thank you so much for putting up with my Atlantics. All the very best. Paddy's away.